Okay. All right. Hi there, guys. My name is Sam, and this is RBF Kitchen. RBF stands for Roaring Bedlam Farm, and we're a gourmet mushroom farm here in Graham, Washington. Now, today we have a farm work day. We're about to take a break, and I'm making some fresh bread and the artichoke dip out of this cookbook. Now, I have a solid artichoke recipe, but I'm always trying different and new recipes. And yesterday I had a bread fail, and that bothered me just to my soul. So I got up early this morning. I get up about 4 a.m. and I started this by 5:15, and it was sitting by 5:50, 6 o'clock in the morning. 5:50 is when it was really sitting. So it sits for 5 to 8 hours. But on mornings when it's so cold and I've had problem with bread rising, I'm taking it all the way to 8 hours. Okay, and so we're about to pull this out. Now, I've never made this recipe. I'm going to show you how I started the it's called the sponge. She called it sponge. She started the sponge, and then she takes it out. She puts it down. I'm going to preheat my Dutch oven in the actual oven. You put it in the oven, let it heat up. Then you put your bread in there, and with the lid on, you bake it. And then when you check it and you take the lid off, let it get goldeny for 10 minutes, and then you have a really beautiful loaf, well, I hope, of artisan bread. I also have backup bread in case my bread fails, because I'm a thinker, and bread fails all the time. Bread fails all the time. And some of the fails are good and some of the fails are bad. So I'm going to show you how to make the sponge. Then I'm going to take this out and get it ready to go in the oven. All right, and then we're going to put together the artichoke dip because we're hungry and we've been working outside and really cold. There's frost everywhere. It's just frost. Really angry chickens and ducks. They're loud and they just don't like the cold, so they're just pissy. So anyway, I hope you follow along and watch this and like it and try, because making bread is one of the best things to make. It's one of the first things I learned to make. Pasta and bread dishes. I was stationed in Sicily. They're the first things I learned to make, and they're some of the best things that you can make in your house. I'm also going to show you something I got going at about 7 a.m. that's been going, it was I think 6:30. I'm going to show you something else that's really beautiful that I have going in my oven. All right, stand by. Let's go. Okay, so this is the dough. This is what it looks like after it's been sitting for about 15 minutes. This is what we're going to make real quick, okay? Exactly this. Okay. So, all right. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's where you want your water. All right, so we have dusted our cutting board in dough, flour, and now we're going to take the dough out of the bowl. It is going to be sticky. That's the thing. Okay. All right. Now we're going to coat our hands in flour. Okay. So you're just supposed to fold it over. You're just supposed to keep folding it over, like each side, until it's a ball. Right? Yeah. All right, now my Dutch oven's been heating. So that's how it's gonna go in, right? Just like that, right? I don't know if that looks beautiful, but it looks beautiful to me. Okay, so take a sharp knife and just run it. And run it. Yep, just like that. Okay. Now, don't have a towel here. All right, so we're gonna pull our Dutch oven out of the hot 425 oven and then put our bread in there, put the lid on, and then bake it for 30 minutes, okay? See if I can do this so you guys can see it. That is hot as shit. Just literally right in the middle, okay? Lid on. In the oven. Alright. Now, so there's a full cup of Parmesan cheese. You're going to want to reserve half. So dump about half in the bowl. That's going to go on top. Okay. So now this is creme fraiche. You don't have to buy creme fraiche. It's like a cousin to sour cream. You can buy sour cream. Creme fraiche, last time I looked was like, I don't know, 12 to 30, I don't know, something like that at Safeway. It was kind of a lot. Okay, but it was something I already had on hand. So, sour cream or creme fraiche. Alright, that's 1/3 cup. Half a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1/3 cup of creme fraiche. Creme fraiche. Stupid South Park. Okay. Now, I processed, this is the can of artichoke hearts that I used. You can see that. Alright. That's the jar of artichoke hearts that I used. I food processed half. Okay. I'm just going to stick that in here. It's just because the food processor is loud and obnoxious. So we're going to put that in there. And then our garlic, which I also just food processed quickly this morning. It's fresh garlic. Alright, now we're going to zest the lemon. Although I have to find my zest pile of dishes. It's insane. Okay. Alright. Zester. 1 whole lemon. Oh no. Okay, luckily I cleaned this lemon first. Alright. Now, this is the other half of the artichoke hearts. And I left these kind of whole because I like to have a little bit of artichoke chunk in my artichoke dip. But we are going to give them a rough chop so you don't like have to eat a whole entire thing up. So just a rough, quick. Yeah. I also have a love for artichokes. And coming soon is going to be a recipe for fried artichoke hearts that is going to make you want to cry. Okay? It's kind of amazing. Fried artichoke hearts. They'll be big for a reason. Alright. Now, I'm just going to mix all that together. All right, and our bread is done. Well, it looks done. I'm gonna put it back in for a few more minutes. It says to cook for 10 minutes with it off, but it's pretty goldeny now. So stick it back in for a few minutes, and I'll show it after I pull it all the way out. All right, guys, our bread is out of the oven, and I'm about to pull it. All right, guys, we're gonna finish the second part of this. We're gonna make some little Parmesan crisps for this artichoke recipe. That's what you're supposed to do with the other part of it. Okay, so we started doing the Parmesan crisps, and the kids wouldn't leave them alone. So we made a few more. I made enough for everyone to have and not complain. Okay, that is still hot. These are the Parmesan crisps to go over the top of the artichoke dip. Now, let's cut the bread. Flaky, beautiful. Beautiful, amazing. I gotta feed my family, so I'm gonna turn this off. I'll give you a little thumbnail of what it looks like. It's gonna be awesome. It's really, really good. All right, artichoke dip and fresh bread for lunch.